Hey, welcome to my channel. I got a treat for you tonight. So if you saw, I don't know which video, when I had met my best friend's son and his mom, well, she brought me some magazines, and I thought they would be the kind of cutting up magazines I do in my journals, but they're all cooking and homemaking magazines. Well, she had two Hungry Girls, and I was looking through those, and I found this recipe. So I take it out, I put it in my little to try. Today, me and David were at BJ's, and we bought some M&M cookies for Christmas. And we were joking, are they going to last till Christmas? We're going to try not to get into them, so I thought, I have every single thing that goes in these cupcakes. They're all, you probably have everything that you need right there in your pantry. I thought, well, maybe I'll make those, and that'll give us something sweet to eat to keep us out of those cookies, at least for the first part of the week. At least for the first part of the week. Then we're getting close to Christmas, so I think we'll be good, knowing that they're for the party. But I wanted to share this with you. It got the seal of approval from David. He said, that's hard to believe. Those are beans, because the main ingredient is black beans. There's no flour. It's flourless. They are delicious. I'm just telling you. For my points on Simply Filling, they're 1 point for the cupcake, and then I put 1 point's worth of the sugar-free caramel syrup on it. Absolutely delicious. You would be shocked to know that there's no flour in there. So that's what we're making today. So let's just turn around and get started. Okay, so to get started, I have 1 can of black beans that I drained and rinsed. And so we're just going to start adding everything to the food processor bowl. We have a half a cup of egg whites. I guess you could maybe use egg whites in the carton. Her recipe says about 4 large eggs. There's a little bit of yolk in it. That was actually 3. So 3 to 4 large eggs, the whites. A half a cup of cocoa powder. Now, her recipe says Truvia or any sweetener that's twice as sweet as sugar. I have monk fruit. It is not twice as sweet as sugar. Not in my book, and it's not touted to be that, not to my knowledge. So instead of a 1/4 cup of Truvia, I'm using a half a cup of monk fruit. A 1/3 cup of unsweetened applesauce. A 1/3 cup of pumpkin. Then let me see, this is 1½ teaspoons of baking powder and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then a teaspoon of vanilla, which I'm just going to eyeball. Now we're going to put this in the food processor and blend it until it is smooth. Okay, now I'm going to take this and transfer it to a bowl. You don't have to, but we're going to fold in some chocolate chips, and I think it would be easier than folding it around the little spindle in my food processor. So hang on, let me get all this in the bowl. Okay, I finally got it all in there. I gotta tell you, the batter is delicious. I licked the bowl, the food processor bowl. It's delicious. Now we just need 2 tablespoons of mini chocolate chips. You can see I got a few big ones. I had just the tail end of a big bag, so I just mixed them in. These are not Lily's, by the way. These are just regular chocolate chips. Okay. Now, oops, I'm sorry. Now we have a baking pan. We've only sprayed 8 really, really well. And I'm going to start with my large cookie scoop. I don't know how full these will be, but it says it makes 8, so I'm just going to fill up 8. Okay, now these cook at 350. I've already got my oven preheated for 35 to 40 minutes until it says, till it comes out almost clean, almost completely clean. So there'll be just a few little, here, let's just shake that out. Maybe a few little crumbs, but we'll see. I'm going to check it after 35 minutes to begin with. Okay, just ignore friends in the background. I walked over here before I forgot to turn it down. But the toothpick, this is 35 minutes. Oh, I better get that in front of y'all. I think that considers it clean, the way she said, where it's mostly clean. So we're going to let these cool completely about an hour, and then I'll show you how we're going to finish them off. Okay, I did not let these cool completely for the whole 1 hour because, like I was telling David, I might want it warm. So it's cooled about 20-25 minutes. I've already taken them all out, but I left one to show you how they absolutely do not stick. You can see that. So let me slip this aside and we're going to plate one up. So we just start with the cupcake, and I'm using this, I shake it up real good, the Smucker's sugar-free caramel sundae. You can get up to 3 teaspoons for, see how that comes out to begin with, 1 point. And this is in no way, shape, or form 3 teaspoons. And then just hit the top with a little kosher salt. And now we are going to taste it. Let's see the texture inside. You see the texture is like a moist cake. So let me give it a taste. That is so chocolatey and smooth. And the caramel and the salt on top just adds to it. You could eat it without it. It doesn't need it, but it sure adds to it. That's a good little cupcake to not have flour in it. So, yeah, this is a success. I'll be making these again. So that is it for this video, and I will see you in my next one.